If the Lord's table is holy, why do we approach it casually, as if we're remembering a story instead of receiving a sacrifice? 1 Corinthians 11, order, honor, and the Lord's table, discern the body. 1 Corinthians 11 opens with a kingdom principle our culture resists: honor and spiritual order matter. Paul speaks about headship, humility, and the posture of worship, not to control but to reflect Christ's design. Then Paul shifts to the Lord's table and everything slows down. He says, I received from the Lord what I also delivered to you. This isn't Paul's opinion. This is revelation handed down directly from Christ. The bread isn't symbolic bread. The cup isn't symbolic cup. They are covenant reminders that carry real spiritual weight. And Paul warns the church, whoever eats or drinks unworthily, not discerning the Lord's body, eats and drinks judgment on himself. That hits us, because we often approach communion with routine instead of reverence. But Paul says weakness, sickness, and even death had touched some because they treated holy things lightly. This chapter doesn't scare us, it sobers us. It brings us back to worship with clean hands and humble hearts. 1 Corinthians 11 reminds us, the Father invites us to the table, the Son gave his body and blood for our healing, and the Spirit helps us discern holiness so we don't lose what Christ paid for. Communion is not ritual. It's covenant. It's not snack time. It's sacred time. It's not casual. It's holy. The pain of dishonor fades when we return to the table with reverence. We partake not to be casual, but to be cleansed, healed, aligned, and restored. Comment discern if you're ready to honor the Lord's table with fresh fear and gratitude. Follow if you're walking through 1 Corinthians and want your worship shaped by spirit and truth.